What's going on, YouTubers? Plumpy Man here, just doing another little video, and today I'm super freaking excited. Go ahead and show you what it's all about. I guess you guys can see from the video on that you clicked on. I was able to score a pair of the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. Like, these things were freaking amazing. I've been checking on, I've entered like 12 different raffles. I've tried everywhere to get a pair. I missed out on every raffle that I entered. I was able to pick them up in my size, as you guys can see, size 10. And these things are, there's a whole story behind them. They're supposed to be basically like a replica of the 85 original Jordans. As you can see, back in 1985, the Jordans were like 60 bucks, like $64.99. You can see under here. And they got this sale sticker. The original Jordans did do that, and this is basically like to replicate like an old mom and pop shop found a pair of the Jordan 85s back in the back of their stock. They didn't have the original lid, that's why you have this replacement lid that has the scuffs and stuff like that on it. And to further into the story, I'll go ahead and take this lid off and show you. They didn't have the original packing paper, so basically they wrong side here. They use this basically like an old newspaper from 1985. Basically, this is to replicate that. As you can see right here, hopefully where my hand is, the original Jordan 85s, $59.99 back in the day. That's crazy. And when you open them up, usually this comes in the bottom, but you have like an old mom and pop receipt from the place that you got them from. As you can see, Sandy Bros. 830.86. You see $64.99, whatever, basically $44.99. I don't know what it says under there because it's marked out where it says paid. Like an old school receipt from like a mom and pop shop, as you guys can tell. I'll throw that to the side. You see the paper again, which is super cool. I think that's a really nice touch. I'll go ahead and set these down and actually take the shoes out so y'all can see them. This is them. This is the bad boys right there. Jordan 1 Lost and Founds with the crackled leather. Do a little close up. Hopefully you guys can see this up close. And then the toe box has the crackled leather. You can see the leather is nice. I mean, it's crazy. I wanted these so bad. This is a really hype release for people that wanted them, especially like the old G people that's collected Jordans for years. Go ahead and show you the other shoe here. It's basically just a new version of the, well, 94s technically, but basically look like the 85s, like they've been sitting in a shop somewhere, and that's why they have the cracked leather, like they've been sitting. Because if you know the original 85s, they have the leather around the back here and on the sides did crack, and you can see underneath it, you see the foam and stuff. It comes with the two laces, the white and black. These things are so crazy. As soon as you got them, they're already like, you paid, I think it was $192 after tax and everything from sneakers. Already they're already at $450 on the secondhand market. So, and they're only going to go up. If you weren't lucky enough to get them, I know for a fact Nike's going to do another release on them, kind of like maybe a reserve or a shock drop, something like that. I don't know when, but they are going to do that. And then the bottoms are supposed to be like faded. They did this texturing stuff, like to make it look like it's been used or whatever, like setting for a while and it's faded. I thought that was a pretty cool touch. You have the cream, well, sail colored tongue. And then you're inside your black and white laces, stuff like that. But this shoe, like I said, as soon as I seen it, I knew I wanted it. I didn't know if I was going to be lucky enough to get it, and I was. Like I said, it was $192 after tax. But there's a lot of people mad because the drop on sneakers, there was 370,000 pairs of these. And every time anybody went to, even me, when I went to enter, it would just kick you out, or it'd let you in, and it would erase your address, so you couldn't actually enter. And I didn't get in until, it's a 10-minute draw, and basically I got in at like 8 minutes, and then I'm just, like I said, just lucky enough to get a pair. Some people, multiple people went for these. Nike actually said, like I heard through the grapevine, Nike actually said they upped their servers and was ready for people up to like 4 or 5 million people to enter on these. And their site crashed and the stuff messed up. And it was literally an hour and like 40 minutes before I got the confirmation on these, which is crazy. Usually it's just like a little bit of time. Anyway, the site crashed. They said that it had to have been upwards to like 10 million entries for these on the release day on the 19th. So that just shows you the demand of these shoes. I know there's a lot of botters that they got computer programs where they can enter like 600 to 1,000 entries at once just by hitting one button. That's crazy. And Nike's trying to stop that. And it's all because of the resale. Like the value on these shoes, you can't just go into a store anymore and buy shoes like you used to in the old days, like when I was a kid. Now you got to fight for them pretty much. But that's them. That's the new Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. I hope that crackled leather is showing up good. And your side panel there. And in the toe box. But yeah, these things, hands down in my opinion, #1 shoe of the year 2022. They will be coming out again somehow. Like, it'd probably be a Nike Reserve or something like that. But I know Nike never sells out ever. Ever. I don't care what they tell you. They don't. So anyway, that's them. Wanted to show them off. I was lucky enough to pick them a pair. And as soon as I got them and I hit it, I waited and I waited. I finally beat the final boss when they dropped them off at the house. And the first thing I said was, thank you, God. I got them. I had to thank God for them. But anyway, that's them. The Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.